Hello my beautiful Hammerhead and welcome back to another faction reaction, and it is time to be illuminated because it is time for the Lumineth Realm Lords. Let's dive in. So we have of course the science of illumination. So not one of my favorite artworks for the Lumineth. This is right after Disaster, the Okari Dara in the lore, when the High Elven Society started to, well, fight each other. And then Slaanesh came, of course. So, okay, battle traits. There are a lot of them. Not like the Daughters of Cain, where we only had 2. But battle traits, every Lumineth Realm Lord's army can use the following abilities. The first is a passive-aggressive ability, Lightning Reactions. The effect is when players are alternating picking units to use a fight ability. When it is your turn to pick a unit, you can pick 2 instead of 1. Resolve the fight ability immediately after the first. Okay, right now we need to spend an Ether Quartz token for that. Nice change. Okay, then we have the start of the battle round, a defensive ability. It is the Shining Company. Also, every single one of those has Facet of War as a keyword. Only that one has move. Okay, let's see. Shining Company. Effect: you can only use this ability if you have not used any Facet of War abilities this battle round. Okay, we now have it. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks that target friendly Vanari units for the rest of the battle. Okay, that one's nice, we already knew that one, but now you don't have to stand in formation. So every single one is only 1 per round. Good to know. A shooting phase, a movement ability, move like the wind. This is, again, you can only use this ability if you have not used any Facet of War ability this battle round. I will not repeat that one, but pick up to 3 friendly Huracan units that are not in combat to be the targets. The effect is each target can move a distance up to its move characteristic. It cannot move into combat during any part of that move. It cannot use shoot abilities for the rest of the turn. It's basically double move. So move, run, move. Basically. Depends on, do we already know when the run ability is? So the additional d6 to our move characteristic. That would be interesting to know. But yeah, the next one is start of the battle. Oh, every single one is at the start of the battle round after that. It's an aggressive ability. It is Power of Hish. Pick a friendly Vanari unit to be the target. The effect is the target's attack score critical hits on unmodified hit rolls of 5 for the rest of the battle round, which is nice. And then we have Deep Thinkers. Add 1 to casting rolls for friendly scenario units for the rest of the battle round. And the last Facet of War is Enduring as a Rock. Subtract 1 from rend characteristics of weapons used for attacks that target friendly Alarith units for the rest of the battle round. Really nice. Somehow strange that you can only use 1 of those for every round. But I think with the passive-aggressive ability that you have this every time, the lightning reactions, that is strong, that feels strong. So then we have battle formations. As always, those are like the detachments of 40k. We have the Alarith Temple here. It is the passive special ability. It is the Alarith Fortitude. The effect is you can use the Enduring as a Rock ability in addition to other Facet of War ability used during the battle round. That is nice, just as I was saying that I don't know if it's so good that we only have 1 of the Facets of War per round. But now we can have the Shining Company on one of our spear units and the Enduring as a Rock on one of our Alarith units. Really, really nice. So, Venari battle hosts, Cenari councils, and the adepts of the Huracan temples are also common Lumineth formations, each calling upon their own signature facet of war in the same way. That seems boring, if it is what I understand now, because my understanding for that right now is that when we say we take the Venari temple, we get the extra facet of war for one of those. Cenari, we get the extra facet of war for that. And the Huracan temple is we get the extra facet of war for that. That is my understanding now for this little preview. That seems a little bit boring when every single one of those has just the same ability, just with a different name. But let's wait and see. I might be wrong here. Probably I'm wrong here. Then we have the Arcana and Incantations, Manifestations of Hysh. In your hero phase, a special spell, casting on a 4, summon Sanctum of Amintok. Declare, if there is not a friendly Sanctum of Amintok on the battlefield, pick a friendly Lumineth Realmlord's wizard to cast this spell. Pick a visible friendly Lumineth Realmlord's infantry hero, wholly within 12 inches of them, and more than 3 inches from all other units and terrain features to be the target, then make a casting roll of 2d6. Set up a Sanctum of Amintok within the target's combat range, visible to the caster and not in combat. A Sanctum of Amintok has 3 parts that must be set up touching each other so that they form a ring with the target inside. Keywords, spell, summon. So, Sanctum of Amintok has no health, no move, no save, but a banishment of 7. The passive special ability is the Sigil of Ingra. The effect is, while the unit that was picked to be the target of the summoned Sanctum of Amintok ability is inside the ring formed by this manifestation, that unit has a ward of 4. If that unit is a wizard, add 1 to that unit's power level. Instead of measuring range or visibility to that unit, measure this to this manifestation instead. Ooh. This manifestation cannot be picked to be the target of abilities other than banish abilities. If that unit uses a move ability, makes a pylon move, or is removed from the battlefield, this manifestation is removed from play. Oops, sorry. Keywords, manifestation, endless spell. Order Lumineth Realmlords. Okay, I really like the Ward of 4. The wizard +1 power level, the measuring ranges to the Sanctum, and that it cannot be targeted by anything. But that means you are stationary for the rest of the battle until someone forces you to move with an ability or attacks you somehow else. This one I have to see on the battlefield. Right now, it feels good, especially for a caster that has a really good signature spell and wants to do more. Like the, not Cathala, not the therapist, the one with the high heels and the pen, the brush. But yeah, okay, let's just move on. We have unit focus Elania and Elathor, the twins, Eclipsian War Sages, with 8 health, move 6, save 4, control 4. By the way, those are the 2 that are on top of each other. So, ranged weapon, the Blazing Sunbolt, has 12 inches of range, again, the shorter range for shooting weapons, but it has a crit and auto wound. The melee weapons, Altairi and Dianer, are probably as we know them right now, but we will have to wait and see in a moment. In your hero phase, the first ability, Equal Prodigies. Declare, pick whether Elania will take the lead or Elathor will take the lead. The effect, if Elania takes the lead until the start of your next turn, Add 1 to this unit's power level and it has a ward of 4. Wait, wizard 1. Okay, so 2 casts and 2 banishments and 2 denies. If Elator takes the lead until the start of your next turn, add the current battle round number to the damage characteristic of Altairi. Yep, there it is. So what does that mean? We have Altairi, his sword, 5 attacks, hits on 2, wounds on 3s, rend 1, damage 2. And she has, of course, the stick for wizards. Okay, add the current battle round number to the damage characteristics. So round 1, damage 3. Round 2, damage 4. Round 3, damage 5. Round 4, damage 6. Round 5, damage 7. Unleash devastation upon thy enemy. Damage 7 would be awesome, but I don't think that this model should live long enough if you play against it. So then we have at the end of any turn, it's a special ability, the sudden translocation. The effect, this unit can use this ability if any enemy models were slain by it this turn. Heal d6 to this unit. Okay, there it is with the healing. Then remove it from the battlefield and set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units. When using the Equal Prodigies ability in your next turn, you must pick Alanya to take the lead. Interesting. Really like that one. So then we have the signature spell. It is, of course, in the hero phase, being cast on an 8. Total Eclipse. Make a casting roll of 2d6. Until the start of your next turn, the first time an enemy unit uses a command within 18 inches of this unit, your opponent must spend an additional command point to use that command, keyword spell. Really, really like that this is now a signature spell, because right now it is a little bit more obnoxious. Oh, was it 2nd edition? I believe it was the 2nd book, but I might be wrong here. Doesn't really matter. Keywords: unique, hero, wizard 1, infantry, ward 5. Elf, Sinari and Vanari. Really, really nice. So you can give them the +1 to cast with the Facet of War and the other 2 for the Vanari. It's really nice. Yeah, but Total Eclipse was the whole army of the enemy. That was really, really terrible. Then we have Sevireth, the Lord of the 7 Wind. Health 10, move 18, save 4, control 5. And Nithra, the Howling Death, is the ranged weapon, again with range of 12, shoot in combat. The passive defensive ability is the Living Gale. The effect is this unit cannot be targeted by shooting attacks made by enemy units that are more than 9 inches from this unit. So no Kinerai Heartrenders that deep strike onto the battlefield and chuck their barbed javelins to Sevireth. That one is really, really nice, especially also against cities of Sigmar that have a shooting fortress. Then we have the other passive special ability. It is the Spirit of the Wind. While friendly Huracan units are wholly within 12 inches of this unit, they can use shoot and or charge abilities even if they used a run or retreat ability in the same turn, and no mortal damage is inflicted on them by retreat abilities. Really, really nice. Sevireth might be one of my favorite models right now. Oh, what I forgot, we did that in a small way yesterday with the army composition. Alanya and Elathor probably can take all of the Vanari units with them. Maybe the Blade Lords or whatever their name was, the bodyguard unit with the 2-handed swords. That might be their unit for the regiment. Sevireth, of course, all the Huracan units, including the Huracan Wind Mage. Also keywords: Order, Lumineth, Realm Lords, Huracan, War Master, unique, hero, monster, fly, ward, and 5. Then we have the Alarith Stone Guard with health 2, move 4, save 4, control 1. The Stone Guard hammers have no ability. The passive defensive ability is Fortitude of the Earth. The effect is this unit has a ward of 5, while all of its models are contesting an objective you control. I like that one, so just let them stand in the back and let them do nothing, basically. Keywords Infantry Champion, Standard Bearer 1 and 5, Elf and Alarith. Makes sense. Really, really like that one. So then we have the Vanari Oralan Wardens, our spear pikes and shield guys. Health 1, move 6, save 4, control 1. The pikes, by the way, have 2 attacks. Crit has a mortal damage, because that one we already have right now with the Sun Metal weapons. Or was that the spell? I forgot. It's a shame because I forgot. But yeah, anti-charge +1 to rend. In any combat phase, so in every combat phase, the aggressive ability, it is Wall of Blades. If this unit did not charge this turn and is in combat with an enemy unit that charged this turn, roll a dice. Add 1 to the roll if that enemy unit is cavalry. On a 4+, this unit has strike first for the rest of the turn. Really, really like that one. So again, the incentive to use that one as a defensive ability, but more in the front, and the Alarith as a defensive ability, but back at home. Really nice. So some metal weapons have crit mortal damage. That's it. That's my understanding, because we had the thingy up here with, where was it? Sorry that I scroll right now. Here, the target's attack score critical hits on unmodified hit rolls of 5 for the rest of the blade and all Vanari units. Those are typically the ones with the Sun Metal weapons. Maybe the Hurricanes had Sun Metal bows? Because the Sentinels have that. And those are also Vanaris. But yeah, okay, word from the studio. It is mad. And the Lumineth Realm Lords have seen a significant overhaul in their battle traits in order to minimize their reliance on tokens, thank you, and help speed up their hero phase, also thank you. Your massed units are no longer spellcasters, and instead many of their abilities are present in the new facets of war, which can be activated on every unit of that type. Thank you! Woo! The battle formations for the Lumineth Realm Lords allow for a second facet of war to be used in unison with the first, which encourages army lists which combine different aspects of the army working together in harmony, just like the fiction. Really, really nice. Okay, then I was right with that you can use multiple facets of war. I have to see that on the battlefield. It feels a little bit boring. It might be really, really nice. Because right now, for me, it does. I don't know. Usually, you know me, I'm upbeat with this. I love my Lumineth Realm Lords. But that might be my step into more different units, because right now I only have Vanari units, and I really need one of the Spirits of the Mountains or Avadanor, because just a little fun fact about me: when I was little and we had our holidays in the Turkish mountains, I saw a lot of cows. So my connection to this army and their connection to the Elementaries and so on is on a little bit on a different level, and I enjoy the design aesthetics of the Alarith because, again, Turkish mountains, it was a really nice time. My grandparents were also there, let them rest in peace, but I really, really like the Alarith. I really need Alarith units right now. Sadly, they are not in the spearhead, but it is the glittering phalanx. We have a Sinari Cathala leading the Vanari Sentinels, 10 of them, Vanari Wardens, again, 10 of them. And the Blade Lords, Vanari Blade Lords, haha, yeah, 5 of them. Those are basically the bodyguard units. This is, by the way, a really static army because you don't want to move around that much. So, okay, battle traits, facets of war, once per battle round, start of the battle round. Effect, you must use this ability at the start of the battle round. Pick one facet of war ability. That facet of war ability can be used this battle round, but the other two cannot. I love the wording of this. It is amazing. Okay, Shining Company. Once per phase. Reaction, opponents declared an attack ability. Wait, once per phase? You must use this at the start of the battle round. Why does it say once per phase? Yeah, doesn't matter. Shining Company. A friendly unit targeted by that attack ability and that has not made a pylon move this turn. The effect is subtract 1 from hit rolls for the attacks that target that friendly unit. Okay, understandable, -1 to hit in close combat. Then we have once per turn your hero phase, an aggressive ability. It is the power of Hish. Pick a friendly unit, roll a dice. On a 2+, until the start of your next turn, attacks made by that unit score critical hits on unmodified hit rolls of 5. Also know that one. And then again, lightning reactions is the passive aggressive ability. The effect is when players are alternating picking units to use fight ability. When it is your turn to pick a unit, you can pick 2 units instead of 1. Resolve the second fight ability immediately after the first. Yeah, nothing against to say here. Vanari Blade Lords, health 2, move 6, save 4, control 1. Sun Metal Great Blade, we have the perfect strike or we have the flurry of blows. The flurry of blows is 3 attacks, hits on 3s, wounds on 4s. Very important because the Blade Lords right now are really on a different level of attacking. Crit mortal, so yeah, Sun Metal weapons always have crit and mortal damage. Anti-infantry +1 to rend. So for against infantry attacks, 2 rend. So for the perfect strike, however, it's just 1 attack and see below. It's a passive aggressive ability. It is Sword Masters. Each time this unit uses a fight ability, you must pick either the perfect strike or flurry of blows weapon characteristics for all the attacks it makes with its Sun Metal Great Blade. In addition, do not use the attack sequence for an attack made with perfect strike. Instead, roll a dice. On a 2+, inflict 1 mortal damage on the target unit. I enjoy this one. It is not an automatic hit. It's just 1 automatic mortal damage. Basically, it's still on a 2+, but out of 5 attacks, when the whole unit attacks, it is 4 mortal damage. Let's just say it that way. So you can pick 2 Stormcast Eternals around. Just take them from the battlefield. Passive defensive ability, Guardians. The effect is, while your general is wholly within this unit's combat range, both this unit and your general has a ward of 5. So like the Crypt Guard and the Hearthguard Berserkers and so on. Keywords, infantry. Okay, we're transferring from the chase to the excise tomorrow. So Slaanesh, as we shy from the purifying light of Hish and indulge in less vicious what is that word? I have to Google that after that one. Faction focus on the Hedonites of Slaanesh. So, okay, we almost are through with every single order faction, which is really, really nice. The thing here right now is next week we will have Sylvaneth and Seraphon. Also really important. Before I forget, because not everyone is watching every video, is the poll we have right now. So you can also see a little update on it. I will let it run until Sunday this week. So you can vote here for the upcoming Spearhead battle reports that I'm planning that will hopefully work. Cameras are expensive. And yeah, I probably will have to do this with my phone. But yeah, you can vote here. Again, I will let this run until the end of the week on Sunday when I have my Sunday stream on the German channel. We will look at this and then I will combine both in, yeah, well, to one poll, and then we will see what comes up in the battle reports. But yeah, okay, don't let me distract any further. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. And by that, I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can support me with the links in the description box down below. Otherwise, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.